Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'll be looking at the books I plan to read in April. This is more about intentions and a strict plan, as I usually add one or two more books during the month and I might not reach all the books I intend to reach. The TBR is a mixed bag of there's some history, there's biography because this is PeopleApril, more of that later. And there's a couple of books I've been working my way through slowly for quite a while now. So, my name, it's Jim. This is my channel, Books, Reading and Stuff. Firstly, PeopleApril. This is a booktube event that was started about 4 or 5 years ago by Elisabeth at Bouquin and Books. And this year it's hosted by some wonderful booktubers. There's Roz at Scandal Dandling About the Books, Brian at Bookish, and Hannah of Hannah's Books, and I'll link to their channels in the show notes below. PeopleApril is to encourage us to read books about real people, and they also have a group read. The group read is The Blue Stockings by Susannah Gibson, which is about the first women's movement. This is about intellectual women coming together in the 18th century in salons like Elizabeth Montagu's salon and discussing the matters of the day and books and philosophy and various other things. This might also qualify for PeopleApril. This is The Voyage of the Beagle by Charles Darwin. This I started in November, non-fiction November. My reading tends to reflect various booktube events. This is about Charles Darwin's voyage around the world in the Beagle and the flora and fauna that he encountered and studied, which formed the basis later for his theory of evolution and the origin of the species. I might have started in November. I haven't got very far yet. I'm on page 62. He's still in South America. He's in Patagonia, looking at things like mud lakes and salt lakes. It's interesting, but it's very detailed, it's very dense. In my last video, I talked about a TBR poll on my community tab. Every month, about 2 weeks before the start of a fresh month, I put a poll on my community tab for 4 books I'm interested in reading to let you, the viewer, the subscriber, decide which book I should read. This time I put 4 books, like every time I put 4 books on the list, but these 4 were Level Up by Cathy Yardley, which is contemporary romance set in the gaming world. Locked In by Jussi Adler-Olsen, which is Danish noir. Kingdom of the Blind by Louise, which is a cosy murder mystery set in Canada. And Summer Night by Jim Butcher, which is the 4th book in the Dresden files. And looking today, the Summer Night is way ahead of the others in the poll. It's only had 15 votes. Well, the whole poll has only had 15 votes, but of those, Summer Night has accrued 47% of the votes, which is more than most of the others put together. Not quite. There's 53 voted for the other 3 books, but I think I'll be reading Summer Night. I've read the first 3 of the Dresden Files, and I'm told that this is where it starts to get really good. Book Becker says this is her favourite of the series. Dresden Files are about this supernatural private eye, Harry Dresden, who's based in Chicago, who investigates a lot of supernatural phenomenon like vampires and werewolves and ghosts and things which go bump in the night. Also for PeopleApril, I have this. I'm not sure if I can show that on YouTube. It's only a painting. It's Diego Rivera. Here's Diego Rivera. It's a biography of Diego Rivera. This is one of these Taschen art books, which has lots of wonderful pictures. It also has some text about the painter. Diego Rivera was famously married to Frida Kahlo. They worked together a lot. He's a Mexican muralist, artist, and I usually find with these Taschen art books that the pictures are great, but the the text is usually a bit dry. So we'll see how I get on with Diego Rivera. Another event in BookTube in April's past has been Picture This, which was created by Jack of Spread Bookjoy and Shelley Swearingen. I don't think they're doing it this year. I do have a picture book. As you can see, this is not English. Me davbründebi, I Will Return by Juliana Meskhi. This is about the war in Georgia, the Abkhazian War, and it's about a girl from Abkhazia who goes to Tbilisi, and it's pictures with some text. And I want to level up my Georgian by reading in Georgian. I've been very lazy to date learning Georgian because I can get by in English, but I'd like to level up my Georgian, and looking at a picture book might help. If anybody knows what's happened to Picture This year, let me know in the comments. The mammoth I'm slowly progressing through is also on my TBR. This is Cryptonomicon by Neal Stephenson. It's historical fiction and some cryptography. There's 4 intertwining plot lines. I've seen a lot of booktubers have recently put out videos about the hardest books they've read. I think this qualifies one of my hardest books, should I ever finish it. I've DNF'd this book twice. I've put it on pause for a long time. It has 910 pages and I'm on page 382. Just recently in the book, there's been a lot of people being eaten by sharks, which I don't know how much relevance that has to the rest of the book. It's part of Bobby Shafto's adventures, amongst other characters in this mammoth book. And the final book I'm reading, this one's on my Kindle, is The Dawning, 31,000 BC by Richard W. Wise. This is about a tribe of Cro-Magnon in southwestern France. 2 of the girls from the tribe get kidnapped by a group of Neanderthals, and it's about their interaction, their hostilities between each other, and the love of one of the Cro-Magnon girls for another character. It's very much Clan of the Cave Bear territory, I think, but we will see. It's been a while since I've read anything prehistory. It doesn't qualify for Historiathon because this is fiction, and also Historiathon's now on to 500 to 1500 AD, not prehistory. If you've read any of the books I've mentioned, let me know in the comments. If you're taking part in PeopleApril, let me know. I want to be a part of this. I feel a bit isolated from BookTube because I live in Georgia, the country. I don't know other booktubers here, certainly not booktubers speaking in English. And yeah, if you like this video, you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.